We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Alex Wood gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if Alex don't light your fire, you're working with wet wood. This is one of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Sneaky, quick, funky arm angle, 92 to 94, good curveball. One of the more underappreciated quality lefties in the game of baseball.
Pops this one up. Kingery calls for it, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Shane Lewis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lewis.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball, that's low.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Two and one after the foul ball there.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot.
Now the pitch.
No.
Hey, nice eye up there.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Pitcher, Alex.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Lewis aboard here at first with nobody out. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back.
Need you right here one time, kid.
Once more, a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
The 1-1 home. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Pickoff move to second. A runner at second, nobody out. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses the throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Hey, here we go.
3-1, here it is. And he's taking here and looks at strike two right down the middle. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to...
Settling in now, Shane Lewis. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Lewis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon. And this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Bullet back up the middle.
And
he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now to the plate, Shane Lewis.
Fielder, number 13, Shane Lewis.
Come on now, put her in play.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Acuna on the move.
Find the ball.
Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 7-3 ball game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Drive it right here.
And again a throw.
No, he's in there.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
And again, a throw. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies get all set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Acuna digs in now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Freeman on at first, nobody out. Drives it out to deep right center field. Lewis is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Shane Lewis.
Let's go now. One time.
From the stretch.
Ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
That evens it up 1-1. Here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk. The 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Let's go.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Phil Gosselin.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
No one better. Clutch up right now, man.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Runner goes for third. Line towards center field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And tonight's final, 7-3. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
James Lewis.
Shane Lewis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Outside.
Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Lucas Sims is on to pitch from the bullpen. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Atlanta Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Afternoon base. Vince Velasquez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. On 2 hits. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Shane Lewis, and the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out. Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And another foul ball.
All right, come on now. 1 time. Let it fly, buddy.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Stepping up now, Alec Bohm, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Another throw over. Runners on first with 1 down. And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-1. There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson.
Shortstop, Dansby.
High in the air out to center field. Lewis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They entered the day leading the league in round trippers. And talking with some of their players before the game, they said they know home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they try to focus or rely on. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit and not trying to do too much, the rest will take care of itself. Guys?
Stepping up to the plate, Shane Lewis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Shane Lewis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Ready for another shot now. Shane Lewis. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. Hats off to that one. So no runs here. So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Lewis is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope. Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Shane Green.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Shane Lewis. 0-1 the count.
Here you go, baby. Find a good pitch.
Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
That's
3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now batting, the catcher, Shea.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-2 the final in this game. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Base. Adonis Medina gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Into the box now, Shane Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
now the pitch.
the center fielder, James
High fly ball out to
Lewis.
straightaway center. Eaton is under it. One down. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lewis is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Shane Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
Two balls and a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Now batting, Shane Lewis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit out towards second.
Get down.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get leave a couple. Digging in to try it again, Lourdes Gurriel. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Lewis is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Shane Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Yep, that ball went out.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. And another foul ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. But this is a foul ball. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Jason Koenig.
The first baseman, Jason.
Ready on 0-2. And he popped him up. Goslin into shallow center. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Bottom of the inning now. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Shane Lewis.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh,
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Berklaw has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Now at the plate, Phil Gosselin. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Hey, your turn. Nobody better.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Lewis leads off second with nobody out.
No one better. Clutch up right here. Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, keep it going. Your turn.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
Here's another 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Come on, big dog. Need you here. Hey, drive him in, babe. Need you right here.
The 2-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
No one better. Clutch up right here.
Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Irvin is there. Let's see if they try it. The throw's offline. He's safe. And we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Philadelphia came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Jonathan Holder wins out of the bullpen his ninth victory of the year.
5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now. Frankie Montas gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Striding into the box, Jason Koenig. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Jason.
Base is empty here with nobody out. High and deep to right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Hit in the air out to center field. Lewis is going to have room out there as he puts the... So next to the plate for the Phils, Shane Lewis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side. You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now the 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower.
A swing and a miss that retires the side, and that. Stepping into the box, Shane Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Chasing after it is Bradley, and they can't run it down.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
All right, one time right here.
Check swing and a quick appeal down to third, but Darryl Parker says he did not go around. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Bradley on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Shane Lewis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Irvin is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. In now is Adam Eaton, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to it. Now in the box, Shane Lewis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first.
Clutch up, drive him in for us.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
All right, here we go.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Philly down to their last strike. And another foul ball. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, drop him in. No
When a
better
pitcher's
right
close
now,
to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Cincinnati jumped out to an early We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Today, a matchup that could shape the playoff picture. The division's fiercest rivalry continues right after this. Marcus Stroman gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Now at the plate, Shane Lewis, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Shane Lewis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, good eye,
Fellas,
good
these
eye, huh?
Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way.
And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Striding in, Alec Bohm. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready with the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Next up for New York, J.D. Davis.
Batting
The 0-1 delivery.
baseman, J.D.
In the air now, out to right field. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Lewis will get there, and he digging in for his second at bat, Shane Lewis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Count is 1-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled off. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning. So stepping in, Pete Alonso. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Striding in once again, Shane Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled away.
Come on, big guy.
The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Baby.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Okay.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Up 3 down. Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Shane Lewis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Liner towards second, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Lewis gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's running. Pitch is high. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. This is foul right side. 3-2 pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Jorge Alfaro.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. This year against right-handed pitching, Alfaro brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jorge Alfaro becomes the first out of the inning, and he'll dive back in safely. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, and he'll dive back in.
Here we go, no one better.
The 1-1.
Nope, that's the ball. The count is 2-1.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll add another run to their lead as the run scores from second to make it 4-2 now. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Philadelphia Phillies host road win number 40 on the year.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 6 runs.
MLB The Show's cover. Standing in, Shane Lewis. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A ball and no strikes. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now here it comes. Lined hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. And the runner back.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
From the stretch, runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jake Marisnick. High in the air out to center field. Lewis is right there, one down. Stepping into the box, Shane Lewis. He drew a walk his first time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Shane Lewis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shane Lewis.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the new.
Digging in and looking for more, Shane Lewis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Lugo features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Steven Matz records the victory, his 13th of the year. Afternoon baseball.
Batting 8.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back standing.
Lewis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Still even at 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes